7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And it's game time. Connex5 here for 2K4 CTF. This is the first pug of the night tonight. You can see the teams right there. We're playing some Vault City to begin with. Should be a quick pace map. We see a lot of flag grabs coming in on here, as you see Killer getting the first one for red. However, you're going to see a lot of cutoffs happening from the defense just due to the shape of this map. Not so hard to get the flag out of base. Getting it across mid and into your own base is really where the challenge lies. Let's go see what we can see on the power-ups here. Looks like both teams fighting over all the power-ups. Looks like red able to get that 100 armor. Not sure who grabbed amp. Let's see if we can find that. Well, whoever picked up amp looks like they got killed real quick, so not going to be in play on this first one. Failsauce grabbing the flag for blue. Not really going to go anywhere with it. See if we can get a flag. There we go. So this is going to be Chicken and Cafe, the two C's on defense for blue. Let's go follow this red flag and see what's going on there. Excuse me, red flag carrier rather. I believe that's going to be Danny, aka Pulse, playing as Suarez, and Killer's going to be coming in there. So two very aggressive flag runners for red. It'll be interesting to see if their third guy, whoever that may be, maybe Sta, will be playing more of a mid role, maybe trying to control those power-ups and clear a path once they do get into mid. That'll be him right there. It actually looks like Sta's playing some defense, so why don't we back up here, check out red flag, and see who else is defending with him. Looks like Sta and PB. Failsauce's going to grab head straight out to mid. Got to get combos at his back. Going to go up that lives, give himself some cover. Don't know if he's trying to time the 100 on this run. Should be up, or probably another 20 seconds for it, so that's not going to be up anytime soon. They do get the pick up here, though. Amp just now spawned, so Xellos able to pick that up. Let's go ahead and give him a first person cam here and see if he does anything fancy with it when he's got the flag in his hands. He's going to be able to cover himself. Get double kill there. He might be telling one of his teammates to stop covering him and go and return, because he does have that amp to cover himself. And he just took out both of Red's return men, so he's already given himself probably about 10 more seconds of freedom here. Let's go see what the other flag carrier is up to. It's going to be Danny. He's already back in base, has two covers set up, so they're set for a flag standoff situation here. And that amp having just come up and already expired, you're going to have a while before that comes into play. Usually that's a good thing to watch for these flag standoffs, because that can end them real quick. Chicken coming in, able to take out one, trying to get the other. They've already taken out two. There's the third, so that's going to come back, but it comes back at the same time as their flag, so both teams getting simultaneous returns. And that'll be the story right now. It's the 0-0 game. If either team would have gotten that about 3 seconds sooner, they might have had the cap there. Let's go ahead and watch this next 100 armor spawn. It should be coming up soon. Third person view does not like me today, so we're not going to watch the 100 armor spawn. You see Killer grabbing, Cafe putting into that. He's going to pretty much duel Danny right there. Chicken's going to come in and finish that off. Let's go check on the other flag, see if Red's getting grabbed. Right now it is. Failsauce, so 2-on-1. Probably not going to go very far here. Waiting for his cover to catch up to him. He was thinking about that lift, didn't quite make it there. And they're going to get a double kill there to take him out, so they're going to have a 2-on-1 against Xellos. Xellos able to get some kills now. He's going to get out high. And there he goes. He has a little bit of cover behind him too. He's going to be jumping across high mid. Nobody there to get the pick up though, so that's going to be on the ground. Looks like they're going to get that return. Blue flag now getting attacked a little bit. Blimpo's going to grab Blimpo and Danny in here. You see Blimpo leave his trans back. He's hoping he can get this cap and trans back and get another grab immediately. Not a whole lot of solo runs typically make it across this map. It's just very difficult to get it across and cap without relaying at some point, if for no other reason than because your flag is not always there when you get there. So we see the case here. So both teams have pretty much traded bases. See Chicken and Cafe defending red base essentially, trying to keep them out of it. And they go Killer and Stall, killing them out. Blimpo's going to suicide to reset with 100 health. Let's go check on the other flag carrier here. Failsauce back in his own base. He's got 43 armor and 100 health, so he's looking pretty decent here. Got two cover. Pretty much have two options on this map. You can try to hold the flag and you're in a standoff in your flag room and be ready to hop right onto the stand right as it returns. Not a difficult place to defend, but you can be a little bit less predictable by going into the side room over here. It'll give you some vials to stack up on, and might be slightly easier to defend, and you also get some health in there. However, of course, whenever your flag does come back, it gives the other team a chance to grab it out from under you, so bit of a trade-off there. A lot of times teams will do what they're doing right here and kind of roam back and forth in between, so you try to be a little less predictable. Try to let those health packs, well, there you go, there's stock coming around the corner, and Failsauce there ran away from his cover and put himself in a vulnerable position. Didn't hear those rockets charging. His Stock just ran around, popped him with it, and got the instant return before anybody could do anything to prevent it. He's going to grab again, and you see Xellos in a killing spree up there in mid. Not sure if anyone has grabbed the amp recently. Haven't seen it in play. Failsauce, so he's going to grab and go straight out low. He saw no red around him, so he knew he was going to get out mid. He's going to hope he can outrun them at this point. He sees 3 red behind him, 4 red behind him, so he knows if he can get to base, he's going to beat them there, but they're there to cut him off. Couldn't quite get enough cover in time, but not a bad idea. Once you look back and you see 4 reds in your rearview mirror, sometimes you're better off just pistoning and taking that damage to try to outrun them. Go catch up with this red flag as Failsauce again grabbing the flag non-stop, trying to keep the pressure on red defense. Kind of a tough map to do that on, simply because it's such a straight, narrow map. It's very difficult to catch them off guard. However, he does get his own pickup running back into base, and there's no red there. It's one thing you will notice about this map is it's pretty much the opposite of, say, Bleak, where once you get back into your own base, you're pretty much home free. You have a straight path to the flag. You can typically outrun the other team there, be it defense or their offense trying to grab. So it really the hard part is getting it across mid and back into your base. You just have to hope that your teammates can clear the entrances to your base as you're coming in and keep the other team from grabbing. See if I can get a decent view of the flag. For some reason, third-person cam on these power flex wants to put me right underneath the map. Not sure a way to fix that, so we'll just not do that from now on. Killer going out, going to go down to Link pretty quickly. You can see the tie game right there. Look at the scores. Pretty even so far. I didn't see who's been grabbing these these amps. Actually, I had 3 coming in for Xellos. I don't think he's made any huge plays on their flag runs with them, but if nothing else, he's been controlling them and keeping them from the other team. See Danny doing a nice piston up top, trying to outrun the D there. He's going to get one taken out. Actually, we see Blimpo now with this amp coming in. Let's go ahead and give him some first-person love. Right as I do that, he goes down. Kiss of death right there. So both flags getting moved quite a bit. Most of them not making it to mid. Kind of what we expected to see. Let's go ahead and check some defense on here. We'll see Chicken in first person. So he's got Danny coming in, going to try to get some prediction shots right on the flag there as Blimpo and Killer both going for it. Danny's lying in wait in the back there trying to cover. Danny is going to get that. Well, he's not going to get that pickup, but he should still be in the base. We'll see if Chicken goes in to finish him off there. That's exactly what he does, charging those rockets. The thing about this map is it's so small, you can actually put a lot of pressure on the defense just by translocating straight back into their base and just fighting them over and over and over. Eventually you'll win a war of attrition because they can't keep up their health with those health packs quick enough. That said, they do often respawn in front of you, and due to the way mid is laid out, it's really one big choke point. You see a nice pickup there by Failsauce, able to save it from the midst of 3 red players. However, blue team could not get another pickup there. They were looking good at getting a chance to get back into their base, but couldn't convert. Now Blimpo's back with the blue flag in his hands, going to head straight out right side, going to go down. Let's see if we can get a view of some red defense here. Going to have Sta back here, the European, playing right on the stick. PB doing a little bit more of the high and the forward defense. Leaving the shock taping for the guy with 120 ping or so. Able to finish him off there, though. It's one of the keys to any map defensively, as you see him suiciding out to get back his full health and maybe some more ammo. However, unfortunately, that happens right as the other team takes his flag. Looks like PB has got it under control though, and that flag's going to return back. So Stahl actually going to push out a little bit and see if he can catch any of the attackers on their way in, catch them off guard a little bit, at least get some damage in them so it's a little easier to finish him off with a link gun or something. And it's looking kind of quiet. Looks like blue team may have been turning around a little bit to try to cut off this flag carrier. I mean, it is a tie game, so you want to be a little more careful anytime those flags get very far in mid. And a map like this is very easy for the offense to simply turn around and slow up the enemy flag carrier by dropping a few rockets on him or a few combos in the right spot. It does look like the blue flag is moving an awful lot, certainly a lot more than the red flag, although it hasn't seemed to have gotten very far most of the time. Sometimes quantity is more important than quality, but on a map like this, if you can keep sustained flag runs moving, eventually you're going to get some across. Meanwhile, you see 9 finally able to get that flag out to mid, but it's cut off immediately and returned. Blue flag taken and immediately returned as well. So we'll watch Xellos now play a little bit of his sort of mid roll here. I know he's been taking these amps. I'm not sure what the timing is on it. And of course, as soon as I switch to him, he immediately goes down. So it looks like both teams now are pretty much preparing. There you go. Sounds like amp was just taken. Not sure who caught it. Let's see if we can find out who that is. There it is. It's going to be Blimpo. He's running offense right now, so he's going to run around and kind of deathmatch the enemy team's defenders and the enemy team's chasers. Going to take some shots at the enemy flag carrier. That's actually going to go down anyway. So he gets that return. Going to take this amp back on offense, try to kill him out, try to get someone in to grab the flag, but nobody's there, so Chicken able to just minigun him down. It's not a bad move by Chicken. You know you're not going to beat an amped lightning gun with spike damage, so at the very least you can get some guaranteed damage with a minigun, and in that case he actually takes him down. Failsauce going wide, going up top, trying to be a little elusive here, switching up his run, but he's still got 3 red right in front of him. However, he does outrun them. He's going to get back into his base. Red needs to jump in front of him and get that flag moving right about now. Doesn't look like it's happening. They opt to all fall back on D, but that gives Xellos a chance to pick it up and go back into his base. Stahl's all alone with his flag. They got 3 on him. He's going to go down, and that's going to be a cap. So 2-1 right there. There you have it. Just about 7 minutes left. Kind of a risky move there by Red, all going for the return and leaving Stahl by his lonesome to try to get that flag moving. It's a pretty easy map for offense to fall back on, but given how easy it is to get that flag moving and out of that room and extend that flag, fight over the enemy flag stand, you want to see at least 2 people going for that. Let's go ahead and follow Blimpo now grabbing. I think for the most part he'll be playing more of a cover role. He's probably one of the stronger fraggers in this match right now. So typically you're going to see, I think, Killer or Failsauce. No, it's Killer or Star rather. Make that Danny. So Stahl's on D. Ha. But you'll see one of those 2 grabbing most of the time. Blimpo playing more of a mid role. Same thing as Xellos is doing, with 9 and Failsauce doing most of the running. In this case, mainly Failsauce. Now we see a defensive cap coming in right here as Chicken able to run this flag in, killed on the stand, and Stahl able to translocate and get the last second return rather, before being killed. So nice play by Stahl, translocating straight to the flag, not playing around, just getting it right before he got killed by a shot combo. So let's see, you got to go straight for those loose flags, and that keeps the game within range for Red. So we're just about probably the 5-minute mark, or the 6-minute mark rather. Still have plenty of time to get this across. They just need to focus on their power-up timing. Again, we say both flags have been moving a good amount, so Red just needs to focus on really their timing and getting it so that the flag is leaving enemy base at the same time that their cover is setting up there, because what we're seeing is them getting the flag off the stand, and then as soon as they're entering mid, they're just getting double-teamed and triple-teamed, and they just don't have cover waiting for them. Failsauce, meanwhile, is pistoning across mid. All the D was behind him, but he missed a jump there. That's going to give them a chance to jump in front and take this flag off the stand. We'll see how long they can prolong this. And now you see him going down on the stand. 2 going down on the stand, though, so they're going to be able to get that return and the kill. Blue team, of course, is going to have the frag advantage, or the numbers advantage, rather, in their own base. So Red needed to make a play quickly, not able to get that flag out. So there we go, 3-1 advantage with 5 minutes left. Looking like all blue right now, both with frags and the power-ups, I believe, as well. I'll take a quick look at it, but based on what I've seen from the double damages, it looks like they've got the advantages at least in that. Let's go get a view. Who haven't we watched? I haven't watched Cafe play defense now. Right as I switch, he gets taken out, but he's going to get back on return up here. Again, this is one of those maps where it's easy to cut off the flag carriers. You're going to have to, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 chances to kill the flag carrier if you're defending. Misses a combo right there, but they're all over the 100 right now, or excuse me, all over the amp. I'm not sure where his team is. Sounds like amp just got taken. Let's see who's got that. Looks like Xellos again. There he is. He's got armor and 100, so he's going to be coming into red base, pretty much waiting for his team to cap at this point. He's going to go ahead and run through mid. He's on a rampage, and he's in a good position to get more kills and slow down the red team as they try to make it back across mid. Takes one out. Going to distract Danny a little bit. He's going to take shots at the flag carrier now. He's all by himself. Nobody's shooting him in the back, so he's going to get some free shots down there. Easy damage coming out by Xellos. What you're seeing there is really just putting yourself in position to make easy shots. None of those shots that he made were particularly difficult, but he had the armor, he had the amp, he was just in the right position. There was nobody harassing him. And sometimes that's even more important than taking, than being a good shot and having good aim, is just putting yourself in position to take easy shots. You'll make a lot more free throws than you will 3-pointers, no matter how good you are. We may see a dominating coming out here from Xellos, able to get, I think, one more kill here. Does miss that health, so he may go down here. Oh, there's a dominating on the flag return, so a good job of controlling mid by Xellos. I don't think I've seen him actually go in on offense once, but given how tight this map is and how much of the important fights happen in mid, not a bad idea to put your best fragger just in mid to control those power-ups. He's basically just playing team deathmatch and running around, getting all the hundreds, getting all the amps, taking shots at everyone. Might see a multi-kill on the flag carrier. Cafe steals it from him by getting the kill, but he's going to be able to just aim at those 2 entrances and just do all kinds of damage to red as they're cutting across mid. You can see Unstoppable coming in. So again, we see Xellos lining up his shots and putting himself in position. None of these shots, he's not running around and twitching across the map and doing anything crazy. He's just putting himself in position to make easy shots. And for blue, it's really helping him out because while he's not close to the flags, he's controlling this mid area and he's making sure that none of the red team gets across the map with full health. And that's going to make it a lot easier for his teammates to finish them off, be it with Link or an actual finisher weapon, or even by just hitting him with a little bit of splash damage from Link or rockets. And we may be seeing a godlike here. I think he's 1 or 2 kills away. He might even get it on the flag carriers. He sees him coming up that lift, times it. Oh, Chicken able to Blimpo actually killed himself by pistoning, so he steals the godlike. Oh, maybe not. It looks like maybe 1 more kill away. I believe amp should be spawning soon, though. There's the godlike. There he goes. He's got amp now, so who knows? We may be seeing a wicked sick here. Xellos right now is just dominating, or godliking, if you will, with this amped LG. Get a double kill. Has a chance to kill the flag carrier here. Goes up on the crate, goes down with the wicked sick on the carrier kill, the double kill with it, and the return. However, his team does lose that flag. Not able to get that. Not able to get a cap there. They do grab another one though. At this point, with 55 seconds left, it's pretty much all just death matching. It looks like blue with a huge frag advantage in this game. Of course, a lot of that coming through from Xellos, death matching his way around mid. And there you go, Spree finally going down with the double team by red.
Seconds left.
So we'll go ahead and just view a little bit of Danny. We haven't seen him really this match. The story of the game is going to be the wicked sick by Xellos. But it should be said that he got it while playing his role. His role was to cover mid. Two people can usually get the flag out to mid on this map on offense. It's exactly what both teams are really able to do. But then Xellos just hung around mid and was able to damage the red team, so that every time they came in to their base, they were already down to half health or less. And in doing so, he was taking a lot of easy shots, but he was setting himself up and just putting himself in good position. So here you can see his numbers coming through, shooting a high percentage, getting a lot of amps, a lot of hundreds. And that's what leads to those high frag counts, but that's also what helps lead to your team getting caps. So a good example of positional mid played right there by Xellos.